Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And look at this coin from 1969. What a great 1969 Washington quarter. You almost never see a good 1969 Washington quarter, and we've got three of them here today. We have the Denver Mint, which you see here. We have the Philadelphia Mint, and we have the San Francisco Mint. At the Denver Mint in 1969, they made 114 million quarters. There are very, very few good quarters from 1969. There's a lot of different reasons, but the Denver Mint has the best of them, except for the proof sets. And if you look at this quarter, you see that at the bottom there's a J and an F down there for John Flanagan. It says 1969, and notice how there's like these little chippy things all through here. So there's a little bit of extra on the 1. There's a kind of a bend on the 9, bend on that 9. That happens sometimes with these quarters. It doesn't give it a whole lot more value, but it's kind of cool to look at. Look at that B, looks like it got dented in, and so does the E. The highest they've ever found in a Denver Mint coin is a MS-68. They found 9 of them, and they go for about $1,900. Now, the Philadelphia Mint coin, and this is the one that Coin Week, in an article in 2021, Charles Morgan and Hubert Walker from Coin Week said that 1969 has a year of poor strikes, poor die condition, poor planchet quality, just overall poor coin. And we'll see that. We don't have much definition here. It says Liberty at the top, In God We Trust it. And that's actually okay, In God We Trust, but we see little cracks in there too. 1969, there's no mint mark on the Philadelphia Mint coin. There's OKJF there. We see these scratches here. This is a uncirculated mint coin. They do hit each other when they're in the production process sometimes and scratch each other up. Turn it over onto the back, and we see this actually is okay. For the Philadelphia Mint in 1969, they have found less than 500 MS-65s or above. So if you do have one that might be an MS-65 or above condition, which this is close, but I don't think close enough, you should get it graded. They have found 2 at MS-67 plus, and those are worth $10,500 each. If we look at this eagle, we see a little bit more definition here, but we're not going to see a good beak line on any of these. We see some chest feathers here, little tiny bit of feathers between the legs here, and on each leg, no feathers at all, and then maybe the hint of a line in the middle of that feather on the arrow. Pretty good definition down here, though. So, I don't know. This coin is somewhere in the middle. And then finally, we do have the proof set coins. And this is the proof coin from 1969. Let's look at the definition on the back to see how much value we can get out of this one. So you see the S here for the San Francisco Mint. From 1954 until 1967, the San Francisco Mint did not produce any coins with an S on them. And so in 1968, they came back out with the S, but they only put it on the proof coins, not the general circulating coins. Every S you see after 1968 should be on a proof coin, and this is certainly one of them. Best they found in a San Francisco Mint coin in 1969 has been a proof 69 DCAM, and it sold for about $65. This has great detail. It's a much better die than the other ones that we've seen, but still not in great condition in terms of the detail on the eagle. Well, it turns out in 1969 they were using some pretty poor quality dies, poor quality planchets, and they were getting some poor strikes. So this is one of the better ones. One of the ways we can look and see just how valuable it is to turn it up on its side and then turn it over. Of course, we know it's a clad coin. In 1965, they came out with these copper nickel clad copper coins. It's a 75% copper, 25% nickel coating on the outside, so that's a silver mix. And on the inside, it's 100% copper. If we flip it over, what we need to do is look for the feathers on the eagle. And you're going to find very few of them on a 1969 coin from any mint. And you're not probably going to find any on the legs here. So let's look at this. Well, little tiny on the chest. Okay definition on the head, but not very good there either. So what does it say? United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum here. We see the eagle holding the arrows, and we don't even need to worry about seeing the center of the feather on the arrow because it's not going to be there. The tail feather comes down below pretty good, and we see these kind of blues and purples here. That's just nice toning down here too. The Denver Mint has some of the best toning you'll ever see on a coin for the 1969 coins. Look at that kind of blue or violet bottom down here. It says $quarter. You notice this side of the coin has the same kind of strike issues. There's some strike issues with the other A. The Q looks like it got bent in a little bit. That A looks, on this side, looks smushed, I guess is what you'd say. When we look at this eagle, we see that this doesn't compare to most of the other years in terms of the feathers and the other stuff on here. 1968 and 1969 were known for that. But this coin here still may be worth $15 or more. There are very few MS 65s and above. There are our 3 1969 Washington quarters, and they are great condition for 1969, but not great condition for most other years. We love to have you subscribe to the DC Coin World International Coin channel. Leave any comments you have in your comments section.